So let us now do some trigonometry. So here is the question. Solve the equation 4 cos x minus 2 cos 2x is equal to 3 for the values of x ranging from 0 to pi. So it means the value of x we get should be from 0 degrees to pi. Pi, you know, it is equal to 3.14. So it means the value you get should be from 0 up to this. That is the value of x. That's what the equation is asking. That's what the question is asking for. So you should be knowing that in your head. So it means that at some point, because of this pi, this range here, we will need to switch our calculator into radians. You know, the calculator is always in these degrees, deg. There is something which is always like here. I don't know whether you will see it, but I will show you how to do it now. So we let us start. So the problem is we have 4 cos x minus 2 cos 2x is equal to 3. So here our biggest threat is here. We have double angles. These 2x, we shall use the knowledge of double angles. Yeah, and then we get the equivalence of this. So that is expressed in terms of cos x, and then there it will be easy for us to solve. So what does double angles say? So what is the equivalence of this using the knowledge of double angles? So let us prove it here. So we shall say that from double angles, double angles, so you're having cos 2x. So cos 2x is the same as cos x plus x, not so? And you know, using the knowledge of double angles, when you're having cos x plus x, this one gives you what? Its expansion. Its expansion is it is cos x, then another cos x, okay, then minus sin x, another sin x. That is its expansion. Because remember, it comes from when you're having cos of a plus b. You say this is the same as cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. But now here we are having xx. So that's why I'm having cos x sin x. And what will this one be giving us? It will be giving us something like cos. So cos x. So you are multiplying, so it becomes cos squared x. Then minus sin squared x. But in our calculation, we don't need this sign because we have a cos here. So it means we have to make all of them cos. So how do I change this one? And I put it in terms of cos. So this one will come from, where can I write it? So it will come from, you know, we have an identity which is known as cos squared x plus sin squared x is equal to 1. That is an identity also. It is also there. I know you know it because this one is so common. So to get the to express it, we shall make this one the subject, so that this one goes to this side, and then we shall be having something like sin squared x will be equal to, this one has crossed now to the other side, we shall have 1 minus cos squared x. So I'll come and substitute for sin squared x up here. So where you see sin squared x, I'll put its equivalent here. So I'll come and say this is the same as cos squared x minus, then I put the equivalence of sine squared x, which was what? Which was 1 minus cos squared x. Cos squared x. So this one will be giving me cos squared x minus, I'm opening the bracket, minus 1, then minus minus, it is plus cos squared x. So we have cos squared x here, cos squared x. So it is 1, here is the second, so it becomes 2. So it is 2 cos squared x, then minus 1. So that is its equivalent here. So this is the one I will use, this identity. I will come and substitute it here, and I put it here, it will replace this. So I will say that 4 cos x minus 2 into, now I put this one, I put from this side, this one here, so it will be now 2 cos squared x minus 1. So hope you have seen where I've got it from. Then this one is equal to 3. Then we move on, we're simplifying this one. So this one will be giving us 4 cos x minus, this times this, you get a 4, isn't it? Yep, you get a 4. After getting a 4, it is, this times this, it is 4 cos squared x. Then this times this, it is a negative, and a negative, it becomes a plus 2, which is equal to 3. Then I can bring this one here, so that I have 4 cos x minus 4 cos squared x plus 2 minus 3 is equal to 0. So this will be giving me 4 cos x minus 4 cos x squared minus 1 equal to 0. So I can arrange this one to form a quadratic equation, because I have squared here, then this one. So when I arrange it, I will have negative 4 cos squared x, then plus 4 cos x, then minus 1 will be giving me 0. Will be giving me 0. Now, what next now? I can divide through by negative to remove this negative here. So when I divide through by negative, when I divide by negative here, I get a positive cos squared x. By negative here, it becomes a minus. Then this one becomes a plus, is equal to 0. Are you seeing that? So you can say let cos squared x equal to u. Okay, so where I say okay, I can say let cos x, not cos squared. Let cos x equal to u. Okay, so that's why I see cos x, I'll put u. So this one will be giving me 4. So since this one is cos squared x, so I'll say, and I've said cos x is equal to u. So this one will be giving me 4u squared. Because cos x alone, it is u. And this one is cos squared x. So it is u squared. I hope you're getting this. Then, so I'll get 4u squared minus 4u plus 1. So it will be giving me 0. So I can solve using the quadratic formula or bulldozer method. So the quadratic formula, what does it say? So if we are having x equaling to, this is minus b plus or minus, this is b squared minus 4ac, so it is under root out of 2a. But now for this case, this one is u. So this one will be giving me, I have a, b, c. Okay? So this one will be giving me what? Minus b. So b is minus 4, so minus minus, positive. So plus or minus. Then what is b squared? It will be minus 4 squared, isn't it? Then minus 4 times a is 4. 4 times 4. Then c is 1. This one is under a root out of 2a. A is 4. So this one will be giving me what? It will be giving me 4 plus or minus. What is this one? This one is 16. And also this one is 16. So 16 minus 16, it is 0. Root 0, it becomes 0. So I have a 0. Are you getting it? This one squared is 16. 16 minus 4 times 1 is 16. So 16 minus 16 is equal to 0. Root 0 is the same as 0. Then this one is out of 8. So it means this one has only one answer. It has the repeated roots because it will be giving us only one answer. We shall not be having either or because this one is a 0. Because now when you get 4 plus 0 out of 8, you get 4 out of 8, which is half. Even if you use minus on O, it will be, okay, let me do it. So I will say that either U will be going to 4 plus 0 out of 8. This one will be giving me 4 out of 8, and this one is a half. Then O, U will be giving us what? It will be giving us 4 minus 0 out of 8. And this one will be giving us 4 out of 8, which is a half. So you see, it is giving us one answer. It has a repeated root. Yeah. So it has repeated roots. So this is where we are. So our U is a half. But remember we said, but recall, that U is equal to cos x. Okay. So therefore we shall have cos x equaling to a half. Now, this is what I was telling you. So when you come with your calculator is here. You put it on. After putting it on, when you just come and say, remember now we want to get the value of x. So the value of x will be, remember now to get the value of x will be x equaling to cos inverse. Okay? Cos inverse of a half. So you come and put cos inverse of a half. Shift here. That is the cos inverse. Okay? Then a half is 0.5. What do you get? You get the answer. You get the value of x as 60. Okay? At 60 degrees. But remember now, for our range, the range we were given this range. So the range was 0 degrees, from 0 degrees to pi. So this answer becomes wrong. Why? Because this 60 is not in our range. And then, but first, the range they wanted is from 0 degrees to pi. And remember, pi is 3.14. So it is from 0 to this. So this answer is wrong. So what do? You come and change the mode of the calculator and you put it to radians. That's when it will give you the value of x, which is in the range. So I will come here to put it in radians. I will say mode, and again press mode, again press mode, again press mode. So it will bring the degrees and radians. So I'll put it in radians here. I don't know whether it is bringing out I don't know whether it is bringing it out well. So radians is here. So I'll press 2. So now that is when we shall do our computation. So I come and I put shift cos inverse. Cos inverse is here. It is up here. So you say shift, then you press cos. It brings cos inverse. Then I put 0.5. And then it gives the answer as 1.047. So this one doesn't give you the right answer. So the right answer here, the right answer when you say x is equal to cos inverse a half. Cos inverse a half. I will not written it well, which will be giving you the answer is as what? 1.047. 0.047. So this value of x is in the range because it is less than 0.14. Are you getting it? So there we have solved for the given range. So me, this is how I got it. I don't know whether your teachers explained well to you why, but for me, I know that when they give you such a range having to pi, you change the calculator to radians so that you get the answer which is in the range. So that is the value of x in this given range. Yeah, so that's how we do it. So you make enough practice for this number and then you say that you get it very well. Whenever you don't understand, you pause, then you first, or you rewind, and then you say that you've understood what it is all about. So this is the value of x that we have managed to get for the given what? For the given interval. For the given interval, or for the given limit. Right.